Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be a good one today. Today's topic is our 5 year anniversary is on September 17th. What are my thoughts about it? Well, first thing, relieved, over jealous, over a lot of emotions, running through my head when I think about 5 years, 5 years being married, the ups, the downs, the in between. And it's kind of like what I kind of envision marriage to be like, the ups, the downs, the surprises, the unexpected moments, the great moments, the special moments. It's been a joyful time, I said like the good moments, like I said, us meeting together, me meeting our father, me getting his blessing. Then the 5 years, being a father, in 2021, that was a really huge milestone for me. Like I said, just meeting her family members, her brothers, meeting, going traveling with her, Arizona, Florida, New York, Arizona, Las Vegas. We've been to a lot of places during the time, Carolina. So it's been a fun-filled time. Time going to traveling and stuff like that, eating out different places and restaurants and stuff. So, cause we was, foodies. Now we kind of like slowed down a little bit, scaled back a lot. Now we kind of like our diet's been a little bit more healthier. Plant-based or vegetarian or just in general, eating a lot more protein. So as you may know, I lost a lot of weight since 2-3 years ago, since I was, on it. But stay focused, stay consistent, and lost 20-30 pounds the past month or so. We've just been working out a lot each and every day. It's just trying to be focused, trying to stay grinded. And like I said, and also it had some hard times too, losing my father-in-law in 2023, May 2023. That was a lot to deal with. Her dealing with a lot of people she dealt with during COVID. She lost a lot of family members during COVID. Me having my brother, recently passed away. That was really, really big moment as far as just what we both had to endure within the past 5 years. Like I said, marriage is not for everybody. I said in each and every video. I mean, it takes a special team, special couple to say they've been married. Those that have been married 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They understand that's the ups and downs. They're not just gonna be roses each and every day. You're not gonna have the fun time, good time each and every day. There's some days you're gonna be hurtful, with days you're gonna be crying, with days you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna feel lightheaded, you're gonna feel overwhelmed, you're gonna feel defeated, you're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna feel anxious, worried. Then there's times where you're happy, you're joyful, you're grateful, and that's what marriage is all about. You talk about 5 years, that way you can really sit down, analyze, what's good, what's bad, what things need to be improved on, what things have already been improved on that you're working on towards. And like I said, it takes time, it takes work. And anybody that's trying to get into the realm of marriage, you gotta have 10 foot in, all toes down, because it ain't no joke. Being with somebody, looking at that person, waking up with that person day in, day out, day in and day out. And don't even get me wrong, adding a child to the situation too, it gets really, complex situation too. So, it's joyful. Like I said, seeing our daughter, like I said, grow each and every day. I taking her to the zoo, back to school was always fun, seeing her first day. Whether it was a daycare, whether it was grade school, whether her first words, all that was just, within the marriage. So that's big right there. So, and he become the author, writing 3 books. It's been a lot, what I'm saying? It's been a lot, different career paths, different knowledges I've gained, experiences I've had. And just to have it with that one person, having that one person and then having, being a father and sharing that love and wisdom with her, it's been amazing. And those people that say, oh, marriage is a scam, don't get married. Like I said, it ain't for everybody. Like I said, I'm just gonna be truthfully honest with you. We're not for everybody, and everybody can say they married. Like I said, it take a lot of work day in and day out. You got to put the grind each and every day. There's no off day. There's no off season. You're just constantly in the battlefield each and every day. But at the same time, though, like I said, you're really just grateful, really just appreciative of the person, that I chose beside me, and I wouldn't have any other way. I'm very just grateful, just very appreciative, just the fact that, she gave me the opportunity to come into her life, God had Father's blessing. So that was the only, I got ordained by God. That's the only thing I needed, that was the only confirmation I needed to make sure I was going on the right path. It was confirmation from God, got confirmation from my Father, got His blessing. So, I just gotta keep going and just keep going. Like I said, 5 years, hopefully we're saying we've been together 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years. That's the goal. It's not to just be saying we're 5 years in and just to put it on a plaque. You gotta really put the work in each and every day. But yeah, though, that's all I really gotta say. Just trying to give myself a little kudos. Never really been the type of person to like to put attention on myself. Just want to take it, put attention on the Lord above for, finding me the good thing, finding me a wife. And like I said, wishes of more years is best to come. Until next time out, Coach JC.